Hello everyone and welcome to a single video on Sonic Chaos, or Sonic and Tails elsewhere, because we can play as Sonic or Tails. We're gonna play as Sonic, because Sonic can actually collect the Chaos Emeralds. So this is the Game Gear version of Sonic Chaos. There is a Master System version. The games are not very different, though the Master System version seems to be a lot uglier, and may even be a beta version of the Game Gear version based on some small differences. The two versions do have entirely different stories in spite of being the same game, really. I do wish the hitbox on the rings was more lenient, and that the frame rate didn't freak out like that. This Rocket Shoes power-up appears only in this game and its sequel, Triple Trouble. It's a very weird power-up, but it is very good for collecting rings that are kind of just hiding out in the sky, which is good since we need 100 rings to enter the bonus area. This game was criticized for being very easy and short, and it is if you just kind of run through the game, but if you want to get all 100 rings on the first two stages before the bosses, so that way you can get all the Chaos Emeralds, there's a lot more memorization involved in that. And even though it's got a very short play time, once you do figure out how to get everything, I think that's forgivable since it is a portable title. The Master System version didn't quite seem all there, so as far as I'm concerned, the Game Gear version is the right one. Notably, there are a lot of different bonus areas with different gimmicks in Sonic Chaos. In this one, we're just using the Rocket Shoes to fly through a whole bunch of rings until we come across the Chaos Emerald. If collecting a bunch of rings to get extra lives isn't entertaining to you, then this will probably be a very boring bonus stage. So the reason I'm only playing this for one video and showing it off very briefly is because I'm really terrible at 2D platformers. And even though this one is easy, I have no desire to let's play the entire game. But it's weird, and I remember playing it because I thought it was really weird, so, you know, why not make a video? Sonic constantly drifts slowly upward, by the way, that's why I keep readjusting him. And that's one Chaos Emerald, and the only one we're going to get. Alright, we're going to be speeding through this level unlike the last one, because although there is a bonus stage we could access here, I have no desire to do so. We just got the Speed Shoes power-up, which is kind of useless because we have to do some relatively slow platforming right there. And I slowed down after hitting that bumper, because if we go full speed, we're liable to run into those spikes I just jumped over, which is very mean. Especially if you forget it's there and you're trying to get all 100 rings for the bonus level. We can use the Rocket Shoes to get through another one of those slow platforming sections much faster and right to the end of the level. In case anyone's curious, I am playing this on Sonic Mega Collection Plus. In spite of the Plus, it does not contain all of Sonic's Game Gear titles. In fact, I think it's missing 6 of them. But it had the really weird one that I remembered and wanted to play, so that's good enough for me. Alright, it's time for the boss act, and it has one of the easiest bosses in any video game ever, even for someone like me who is really terrible at 2D video games. I'm really actually not entirely sure what they were thinking with this boss battle, but I'm sure they had something in mind. You see, the first boss battle against Eggman in the original Sonic the Hedgehog was cool, because even though it's easy now, it did teach you how you have to time your jumps to avoid hazards and hit enemies simultaneously. With that guy, you just kind of dash into his face. And that's it for this short showcase of Sonic Chaos. If you feel like playing it yourself, well, there's several dozens of ways to do that by now, I'm sure. I'll see you around.